So here's the answer to the $64,000 question. How to identify your ideal prospect. Well, I often say, look at where you're successful today. That's normally a really, really good indicator as to who your ideal prospect is. Because you will have a level of insight, knowledge and confidence about the value that you can add to that kind of client. I mean, there's very little point in becoming an expert somewhere where you really don't have the capability, the insight, the experience to add the value. So the first place to really look at where your ideal prospects are is to look back into your existing customers. They're probably really good ones. I think the other place that you can start to really think about this is understanding where your price positioning works from the value you create. So if we think about what that means is, when you're in a negotiation, is it difficult? Or actually, are you hitting all the right buttons with the prospect as you're going through that conversation? If it is, this is another great example that you're in the right prospect space. But how do you actually get to know that you're in the right space? So this is the answer to the $64,000 question. Write it down. Actually write down who your ideal prospect is. This is Sally. She's 38. She's got a very lovely family. She reads The Economist. She's very active online. She's into outdoor activities. Now that might sound as though that's nothing to do with what I sell, but actually it's everything to do with identifying who your ideal prospect is. So there's a number of pieces for you. Your ideal prospect is probably your existing customers. It's probably where the negotiations and the pricing conversations are most effective. And if you've taken the time to write down who your ideal prospect is, you're more likely going to be successful in your sales process and your sales execution.